Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm trying to do a lot at once. Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. Okay, everyone, we are live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook, and YouTube. It is your girl Tanisha Shanae, Miss Inspiration, and I am here. Quick message. I'm not going to be before you for long, but I feel very, very inspired to come on and inspire you. Um, for those of you that follow me, if you go on my stories, you see that I posted um, a tribute to David A. Arnold, who was a comedian. He passed away yesterday. 54 years old, passed away. And I had the opportunity. I did something last year that was like very courageous. Like I saw one of his videos and he was sharing his journey. He was sharing about how he started, in comedy. He had quit his job. He had went and just really started to like really pursue his journey of comedy. Like I think he was a nurse at one time and he quit his nursing job in pursuit of being a comedian. And just listening to that story last year, it triggered me to send him an inbox, right? So I DM'd him on Instagram and was able to have a conversation with him and just let him know, like, your story has inspired me. Your story has given me so much more insight as to why I need to keep doing what it is that I'm doing. Um, and when I saw that he had passed away this morning, I was just like, wait, like, I'm like, God, I feel like there was so much more that he was supposed to do. Like, I feel like it was too soon. But you know what? God is always in control of everything. If you guys are watching this, definitely share this message because someone out there needs it. Share this message. Tag a friend, somebody, because I'm telling you, we are definitely in a season where we are going to start seeing so many more people who are doing amazing things. And we're going to have to start realizing like their time is God's timing. It's not ours. And the whole mindset of I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it, next year, I'll get to it. There might not be, I'll get to it. We got to get into this mindset of really going out there and chasing after our dreams, right? No matter what your position is right now. A lot of us are very comfortable. You did not watch my message from this morning. If you didn't see the throwback message for today, it was from 2016. I did a message about comfort zone, right? Getting out your comfort zone, or understanding that there is a thing called being successful in your comfort zone. And a lot of us are very successful in our comfort zone, but there's so much more that we need to be really out here doing. There's things that you've been dreaming about, businesses, books, so many things that you have been thinking about doing, but you're just comfortable because you're like, well, I'm already successful in my job. I got a great career. I got a 401k. I got a pension. And that is just a part of the comfort zone of your success. There's so much more that you should be out there doing it, but you're not doing it because you're in this box of comfort. And so when I saw that this morning, it was just like, nah, I I know I got to go harder. I know there's things that I have not done. People laugh. I've been pushing out my books and my journals. You go on Amazon right now. Yes, I am gonna push this. Go on Amazon, get your happy journal. This is a 100-page journal. Write your dreams out. Talk to God about it. Just let Him give you the vision and just put it down. I have nothing but journals, and I said to myself, if I'm using this, right? I use journals. I journal all the time. Why would I not go out and create a journal so that I can use? Because I know someone else out there needs it. And I'm doing these things because these are the dreams that God has given me, right? I want to make an impact to millions of people across the world. And some of them may never hear a message from me. Some of them may never follow me. But guess what? If they go on Amazon, they buy a journal, they have been impacted. I have inspired them. I'm pumping out everything that God is showing me, He's given me. And I want us to each do that. You have to follow your dreams, no matter how small it seems. A lot of people think that your dreams have to be this big, huge thing. Like, it has to be, you have to have, the largest dreams on earth. No, it does not. Those small dreams have to be done. They have to be pushed. They have to be completed. Those little dreams have to be done. And as you continue to do that, you're going to start seeing that's going to be more and more dreams being given to you. And a lot of people are constantly sitting back just saying, you know what, I don't need to do any of that because I got a great job and my job is paying me. Yes, your job is paying you. Yes, you are doing great things. However, what else are you supposed to be doing? What else are you being instructed to do that you're not doing? Right? You have to do those things, right? We don't want to have to, like I said, I love the fact that this man, even though he passed away at 54 years old, this man went out there and chased after his dreams. He did what he was supposed to do, and he ended up with, I think it's 2 Netflix specials that he left us with. He was a producer for Fuller House on Netflix. So that means that we have things that we were able to go back and we can reflect. His fans can go back and like, Dad, you know what? He's no longer here, but at least I have this that I can remember. A lot of you are not going to have that. And I'm not saying that in a demeaning manner, but you're not going to have that because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You have to do these things. You have to. That's why I say some people be like, well, everyone is not meant to be an entrepreneur. I get that. Everything does not have to be an entrepreneur. But guess what? There are certain things that you're going to do that's going to allow you to just make additional streams of income. That's just God's plan. If I write a book and I put it on Amazon, even if I don't promote that book, someone out there can go and buy that book. I'm going to get compensated for it. That's just what it is. But that person who purchased the book needed that book. They needed to read that story. They need to understand that, there's somebody who connects to my pain. There's someone who understands what I've gone through and what I am going through. And I'm thankful that that person has done that. I think every author that has written a book that has impacted my life, right? I think of Bruce Wilkinson all the time. If you haven't been following for a while, you have probably heard that name. Bruce Wilkinson is an author. One of the books that I read in 2016 that literally was so touching. It changed my life. It's called The Dream Giver. I think that man, even if he never writes another book, I thank Bruce Wilkinson for writing The Dream Giver, because that book helped me to realize where I was going in my life, why the things that I was dealing with at that time were happening. He helped me to understand that, and I'm thankful for that. But a lot of us don't have that because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not chasing after your dreams. You're staying comfortable. You're staying stuck. You're staying in what you are familiar with. And guess what? That's not going to yield the results that you need. You're not going to do what you're supposed to. I know there's something out there that you're burning up to do. You're like, I want to do it. I'm feeling it. I feel like I need to do it. And you're allowing fear, doubt, distractions. You're allowing relationships that you shouldn't be in to distract you. You're allowing jobs that you probably shouldn't be in to distract you, right? There are some people that get paid 40 hours a week and they work in 60 hours a week. They're compensating all the extra time because they don't want you to go home and work on that journal. They don't want you to go home and write that book, write that next chapter. They don't want you to go home and make that lip gloss or candles, whatever it is that you are supposed to do. Some people don't want you to do that. So this is where you got to push through. When I say you have to push through, because there is something on the inside of you that needs to be let out. It has to happen. We can't wait until tomorrow. I guarantee you, David had things. He was in the middle of a tour. I think he only did 2 cities in his current tour. So he already had things lined up. That man will not be able to finish and execute that tour because he passed away. But he did all the other things that he was supposed to do. And I'm pretty sure it was things that he didn't do that he was supposed to do. But guess what? That's between him and God. But we could take away from this lesson. What is it that you're supposed to be doing? What is that dream that you keep having over and over? There is one dream that I've had 3 times. And it's been different versions of this dream, but it's the same dream. 3 times I've had this dream. And I'm just like, and I mean, when I wake up, I'm full with emotions because it's like, why am I having this dream? Like, why is God having me have these dreams all the time? But it's the same message. I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, you probably saw I shared a memory, and I had said in that memory that that God would keep giving you the same answers, right? A lot of us you keep praying, and God is giving you the same answer. Some of you don't need a new vision. You don't need a new plan. Some of y'all need to go back to them old journals. Pick up them old journals. Read through the journal. Read through what you wrote 2016, 2015, 2017. Some of y'all already have the answers. But it's time to now take those old journals and now execute on those dreams, what those plans were. Some of you already have your business plan. Some of you have allowed so much to stop you and prevent you because you're comfortable, because you kind of like where you are at, right? I know people right now, they're like, I'm good. Let me tell y'all. And this broke my heart. This broke my heart because it made me realize how comfortable people are going to be until things happen and shift in their life. There's a Facebook group that I'm in, and I wish I could share this. I was in a Facebook group, and the man had posted that he was retiring from a job, and he said that he was helping them to find his replacement. And he has stated, they asked him questions. So how much are they paying? And this is exactly how he stated. He said, it's a great job. You get a pension, but the pay is just above poverty. But you'll be happy. And I said, now I think in New York City, poverty is what, 40,000, 30? So I'm thinking this job is anywhere between $30,000 and $40,000. And this man, and he said it with such delight. Like, this was the best thing and for some people it is. I'm not knocking anyone. But it made me realize a lot of people are comfortable with that just bare minimum. I remember having a conversation with a potential client, and even he had to check me because he was like, what can I do? He's like, how much money do you need for me to bring you onto this project? And when I gave him a number, he was like, no. He was like, don't give me your bare minimum. Don't give me the number that's going to help you just get by. And I appreciated that young man. I appreciated that young man because he reminded me, no, you're worth more. You're not worth just getting you by, making sure that your bills are paid. What else do you want? Like, there's more that you're dreaming of, right? I just invested in a virtual assistant. Imagine me just going, giving him that bottom line, like, this is what I need, and this will pay my bills. I would not be able to have the extra so that I can pay my virtual assistant, right? So you got to start thinking a little bit more. We don't have to be, and again, it's not about being where I need $1 million a year. Yes, I want to make $1 million a year. Absolutely. Because if I can make $1 million a year, that's going to help me to get to the levels that I need to get to reach the people, because that means that I'll be able to employ people. See, a lot of times when people thinking about, and again, I'm talking about those of us who are on this path of living our dreams, we are not only thinking about us. At least I'm not. I want the people around me that's thinking about everyone else. I'm thinking about, all right, who can I employ? Not who can I get to volunteer? Who can I employ to be on my team? I need a virtual assistant. I need social media a manager. I need a booking agent. I need all these people. So I need to be able to have more, not just the bottom line, not just the baseline, because then I'll be able to pour into others. Some people don't have that mindset, and I can't fault them, because they're probably around other people who have the same mindset, who are not dreaming big, and then going back and say, you know what, I'm gonna dream a little bit bigger. You gotta think more than where you are. Your comfort zone is nice. Your comfort zone is your baseline. Your comfort zone is gonna get you by. It might allow you to enjoy a little bit, but when we start to go after our dreams, God is going to definitely make sure that you're going to have more. And that's the beautiful part about it. So yes, you might seem crazy. Yes, you might seem like you're totally different from everyone else. That's okay. Because this is when you start to surround yourself around the people that think like you. See, a lot of us are going to start shifting from the people that we normally hang out with, and that we normally have conversations with, and that we normally communicate with, And we're going to start shifting into the communities of the people that get it. They might not be there yet, but they're having those conversations because they're on that journey, because they're dreaming about it, because they wrote about it 5 years ago. They went back to those journals, opened up them pages, read it. They started to embody it again. It's starting to come back to their forefront. And they're like, all right, I wrote this 5 years ago. I know it's possible. So let me go ahead and keep writing because I know it's possible. And let me go ahead and keep thinking because I know it's possible. And they're gonna start. That's why I reactivated my Trailblazers, my Inspiration and Trailblazers lifestyle group, because that's gonna be a place that I pour into individuals that are ready, that want to get to that space of saying, "Nah, I want to dream bigger." Yes, I like my job. I love my job. I have a job, but my job is also in alignment of my dreams. See, a lot of people don't know I work remote. I sat down years ago 2 years ago during the pandemic. And I said, God, this is what I want my life to look like when the world opens back up. I wanted a remote job that allowed me the flexibility to go wherever I want to go. That's going to allow me to pay my bills and to allow me to enjoy being in other places while making sure my home is paid for. I asked God for this and I'm living it. And now that I have that, it's time to dream bigger. So now that we got the baseline situated, what's next? See, I can't have that conversation with so many people because a lot of people don't think that way. A lot of people are thinking just, well, this is where I'm gonna be and I'm gonna retire here. And that, cool. You're not part of that group. And that's okay. There's no hate, there's no shade, but I understand where I want to go. And I want those people that want to go with me. And I want to take their own path. You don't have to come with me per se, but I want to be there with you as we're brainstorming, strategizing, and having these conversations, because that's what's going to get us to the next level. I want the people that's chasing after their dreams. I want the people that because what I'm going to do for the month of October, my group, we're going to read the book, The Dream Giver, because I want people to understand the things that you are getting, the dreams that you're having, they were not just by mistake. They're not just just memories that you're just having. No, God is giving you these dreams because He needs for them to be executed. He needs for them to actually live on, to actually live into the physical. He gave you a vision of what that's going to look like because He needs it to happen in the physical. You have to do the physical work. He's going to show you the end product. And that's why I know, trust me, I hate that. Because sometimes I'll be like, God, why are you giving me this big dream? And it's not happening the way that I want it like that. Because that's not how God works. So that dream is going to show you the end product, but then you got to get that motivation, that inspiration to want to even execute that, and then you got to start to put in the work, right? A lot of times it starts right here. A lot of people are stuck here. A lot of people are stuck mentally. They're stuck mentally because they don't see it. They had the dream, they wrote it down. But they're in their minds, it's like, no, that's not possible. You got to start to believe that, this is possible. I know it's going to be possible. I know that it's possible. And you got to just, even if you got to say it in the midst of you in the impossible, keep believing that it is possible. And the best way for that to happen is when you surround yourself with other people that also believe. You got to get around the other crazy people that believe. Y'all all going to look crazy together, but I guarantee you, the more that you surround yourself around the other people that think, that believes that it's possible, things are going to start to change. Because now y'all going to actually start going from the thinking to the action, right? Get into the action mode. Start doing the posts, start doing the videos. And when you start doing that, things are going to start to shift in your life. Like I said, I had to come on. I really just felt so touched and moved. And I was like, God, I haven't been live. I have some dental work. I'm about to have some more. It is what it is. And I said, God, give me the strength to take away whatever pain just so that I can release this message. Because we need this. So, yes, if you go to TanishaShanae.com/hello, you can join my Inspirational Trailblazers. And we're going to start blazing it up at the end of this month. Because I'm going to need about another week to heal. But I would start pouring into that group because guess what? I need the impossibles. I need everyone that do not believe. Don't bother. But the ones that do believe, I'm gonna need you to join me. I'm gonna need you to take that take that crazy mindset, those crazy dreams, the things that don't seem possible, and I want you to be like, yo, what can I do? Because I know I can do it. Because the good thing that I know is that there is someone out there that you know that's doing it. If I was able to have a conversation with David Arnold on Instagram, someone that was operating his purpose, that was living out his dreams. I was able to have this conversation. So we're able to see, we're able to connect with people that are doing it. So if we are connecting with more individuals on a daily basis who are doing it, you know how many people will say to me, well, it's not possible to make a journal and sell it on Amazon and make money? I do. It's right here. I think I made 3 sales last week. And I made 3 sales because I took my own product with me. I used my own product and I went to Starbucks. And someone was like, I like that. And that lady she bought that journal right from Amazon. A lot of you, hey Jesse, I don't know if you're still on. A lot of people found out about me in 2014 when I wrote my first book. So here were people that were coming to me like, well, can you help me write a book? Because I want to write a book and I don't think it's possible. What? It's not possible. Just going on Amazon, go to the library. There's a lot of people who have already done it. So we got to get out this mindset of what's not possible and realize if you can talk to someone, if you can connect to someone, have a live conversation, read it, feel it, then that means that it is possible. You got to start surrounding yourself with the possible people and stop hanging out with the doubters. The people that are dream killers, stop hanging out with them. Don't give them your time, your energy. Reduce those conversations. Because that means that they're not trying to go after their own dreams, and that's fine, that's cool. We can't make anyone do anything. But when we start hanging out with the people that are believing and they're doing the work, again, sometimes it's just simply sitting in your mind and changing your mindset and believing. Do you know how many times there were things that I didn't believe was possible until I started to do it? And I started to make it available. And when I made it available, people signed up. My very first group, I had a coaching group, Success Weight, right? Success Weight. Success Weight started in 2013. I opened up my home. I had women coming into my home. They paid me a certain amount of money each month. It was like Weight Watchers. We worked out together. I showed them meal prep. I exercised with them every month. Every week they came, every Saturday. And this was something that it was possible. So when that dissolved, and I sat and I said, God, do I need to do another lifestyle group? God gave me Trailblazers a year and a half ago. And I pushed it. I really didn't do much with it. But then God kept showing me like, no, there's more. You have to go back to doing that. And I constantly kept getting confirmations all week. All week. Today's Thursday. All week I was getting confirmations. I'm hitting up my videographer like, yo, if God don't stop sending these confirmations, I'm gonna hurt him. But it was just like confirmations that I needed. So yes, go to TanishaShanae.com/hello. Join me for Inspirational Trailblazers. And when I tell you, I'm dedicated to changing not only my life, but doing the work to help other people to change theirs. Because you all have a goal. Each one of us have a goal. And a lot of times we're sitting by ourselves and we're thinking it's only me. Only I have to do this. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not. And guess what? You may not be able to do one-on-one coaching. That's fine too. Because this is why I made it into a group setting. Because that's where I can pour into everyone. Everyone at the same time. In this way, we can work and build together. So you can go, like I said, TanishaShanae.com/hello. Click on the link. It's pinned on Instagram. It is in the comments on Facebook and YouTube. You find that all my books, the coaching group, it is $9.99 a month. And like I said, this month, I'm just going to put a lot of the old stuff that I have up for October. Game changing. Game changing. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna go in there and we're going to start thinking. Like I said, the first assignment that we're going to have as a collective group is to read the book, The Dream Giver. And it would be so beneficial for you to find that book now. Because when I tell you, I was on the train, I will never forget. I was coming from Harlem. I'm reading that book and the tears are just pouring because I was going through. I read this book in 2016. I read this book 4 times already. 2016, I'm reading this book. I'm coming from my mentor's house in Harlem, and I'm crying. I couldn't stop reading the book because everything that was going on in this book was going on in my life. And I started to understand, like, oh, this is why I'm going through these things. This is why this is happening. Oh, this is all part of the design. But see, I didn't have anyone to call and have a conversation with because I was the only one that was really going through that kind of journey in my life. And since then, God started to send me those other individuals, my coach, my therapist, right? Everyone who's on this journey, I started to surround myself. Build yourself around those individuals. That's what Inspirational Trailblazers is going to be for, a place for you to find yourself, to build your confidence, and to even dreaming big and go bigger. It's possible. Your dreams cannot die with you. You have to live. You have to live. We have to start living out our dreams today. What you have right now is great. That's your starting point, and that's perfect. That's a perfect place to be in. But there's more. And I want you to achieve more. I want you to dream more. I want you to be able to start realizing, like, yo, there's a lot more that I can do. All right, so I'm gonna stop here. I said I was going to do like 15 minutes and I lied. So TanishaShanae.com/hello. Definitely go over there, check it out. Like I said, Inspirational Trailblazers. That's what you're going to start seeing, hearing. And of course, order the journals and the books. Yes, I have like 3 journals right now on Amazon. So here's my other journal. This is the smaller journal, the healing journal. This one has like prompts and stuff. So this is not just pages, but I did make a larger one because some people just like to just write and write and write and write. And I've been writing every day in my book, just write. And I put those thoughts down, those ideas. Everything is in this book. And all my the ebooks that I have out, Heal with Fruits and Vegetables, it is still $5. It is filled with nothing but information that is going to help you to heal your body, right? From natural, from we talking about high blood pressure, diabetes, right? So you're going to get actual things, that a comprehensive list of what do you need to start to consume to start to, reduce and start to turn these things around. And I also added some workout videos in there. And you also have, yes, it's an ebook, but you click on the links will take you to the workouts. You also will have access to different smoothies, right? Smoothies is a big thing. I love smoothies. So you have access to different smoothies. So that is still up. For my teachers, we know school year started, but you need your inspirational planners. Go ahead, Amazon, the inspirational planners are available. Guys, when I say I'm just in a space to inspire everyone. But the Inspirational Trailblazers is where I'm going to like really focus on my core group. I'm gonna still pump out, and I'm gonna show that group how to make those journals, right? I'm gonna show you how to make them, how you can start to put them out there on Amazon, so you can start to develop a passive stream of income. That's just it. If someone buys the book, cool. They don't, they don't. But if you have it available, it's going to be available for someone to purchase. And it's a beautiful thing when you wake up and your bank says that you have a deposit from Amazon Kindle every month. It's a beautiful thing. Okay? So you don't know who you're going to impact. Just know that there is a possibility and you can impact people no matter where you are, no matter what your social status is, no matter who you are, right? No matter how much money you make today, you can impact lives right now. And I want to be a part of that journey with you. So if you're looking for that type of community, Inspirational Trailblazers, head over to TanishaShanae.com/hello. If you're following me on Facebook, go over to my Instagram. I'm at Tanisha Shanae. If you're on my Instagram, you're not following me on Facebook, go over to Facebook. And I need everybody to go to my YouTube channel so that you can support me in building that YouTube channel as well. Like, I'm just getting to a point I know I can't do it by myself. So I need y'all to press share. If you're watching the replay, #replay. So I know that you were here. And I love you guys. God loves you. Keep doing great work and go after your dreams. Have a good one.